Am I the asshole for dropping my daughter off with her dad because she was constantly comparing me to her stepmom? I have 5 kids, but this post is about my third, Kenzie, 7. Kenzie is the result of an affair between me and her dad, who was also married with kids. My ex and I divorced when I was pregnant, but Kenzie's dad and his wife stayed together. When Kenzie was born, I gave her dad full custody and only visited for the first couple years. When she was almost 3, I got married again, we moved into a bigger house, and my new husband wanted Kenzie to start staying over and get to know him and her siblings, so we had her stay with us every other weekend. The problem is she's very spoiled, and everything I do she insists her mommy could do it better. She was here on Saturday. Kenzie is a very picky eater, mostly because she has always refused to give Kenzie frozen food, fast food, and most packaged food. Because of this, she always sends Kenzie with a little cooler with her meals for the weekend and instructions on how to store, prepare, reheat, everything, but we were just hit with a crazy storm and their power and cell service was out, so she was not able to cook for Kenzie and we weren't able to call her. She refused to eat what the rest of us were having and made my husband take her grocery shopping to get her own snacks and ingredients for meals. We were going to watch a movie while the younger 2 were napping, but Kenzie got upset because the movie my older 2 picked was page 13 and she's not allowed to watch those. Then she got upset that I didn't take her to the park and said her mommy would've. Then she wanted me to take her to ride her bike and was upset that I didn't do that either because her mommy would've taken her. Bedtime was the worst. She usually takes a shower, plugs in her white noise machine, nightlight, and FaceTimes her stepmom so her stepmom could read to her until she falls asleep, but since she couldn't call, she wanted me to do her whole bedtime routine, including bubble bath, braiding her hair, reading bedtime stories, and rubbing her back until she falls asleep. I said no because I don't have time for all of that, and she started crying, so I packed her bag and drove her back to her house. When I told her stepmom what happened, she gave me a look but took Kenzie in for bed and asked me to wait in the living room. She made me wait for over an hour while she put Kenzie to bed. Then when she came downstairs she apologized for not packing Kenzie's meals and offered to drop her off the next morning with some easy recipes, but I said no, just keep her until she learns not to judge or criticize everything I do. She apologized for Kenzie's behavior and walked me out. I told my husband about it and he was furious that I told Kenzie's stepmom to keep her and is accusing me of abandoning my kid. He's acting like I'm a terrible mom and is now planning a weekend vacation next weekend with him, the kids, and Kenzie. Am I the asshole for driving her back?